You are watching Worldwide Newsline. But just on the Chinese foreign minister. They've announced it that he's been replaced by his predecessor Wang Yi. There was supposed to be a visit of Qing'an to Washington. That was in the works. Could you tell us about those discussions? Did they get anywhere? And I guess, to put a final point on it, does the U.S. consider that the visit that was being discussed is a visit of the Chinese foreign minister, no matter who that is? So Simon, let me say a couple things first. It is up to China to decide who their foreign minister is. As you know, Secretary Blinken has met with Wang Yi on multiple occasions, including on his most recent trip to Jakarta, as well as while he visited Beijing. Prior to that, we will continue to engage with Foreign Minister Wang Yi and other Chinese officials, and we continue to believe that keeping lines of communication are incredibly important, and it's an important avenue to manage this relationship responsibly, which is something that the international community expects of us as it relates to any potential travel. Simon, I'm not going to get into specifics. What I will just reiterate is that at the conclusion of almost every U.S. official's visit to the PRC, they have reiterated that there's an expectation that we will continue to see high-level engagement with travel from both sides of the Pacific, and we continue to expect that to be the case. I don't have any finite travel to announce, and it ultimately would be for the PRC to announce any travel to the United States. But I'm not going to get ahead of the process on who it might be and what their title or titles may not be, and just find this right. Has there been any specific communication to say, but with the Chinese informing you of this change? And where did that, what level did that happen? I don't have any other further information on this beyond what's been publicly reported. What is your take? The events in China and why it's been incommunicado for so many weeks and months. And you asked about community. Simon asked about communications, but as the secretary been in contact? Before we knew that he was being removed, has been in contact with his counterpart in the recent weeks. I have no calls on behalf of the secretary to read out. As Leon, he had the opportunity to have a bilateral engagement with Wang Yi on the margins of ASEAN and Jakarta. I have no other engagements to read out. Obviously, we continue to think it's incredibly important that we maintain open lines of communications with the PRC as it relates to our personal take. Again, it is up to the PRC to determine who their foreign minister is, and I will just leave it at that. Thanks for watching Worldwide Newsline.